What's going on, guys? Back real quick. Another fight happening Saturday. Former champ Peter Quillin versus other former champ Caleb Truax uh, at 168. That fight's happening on Fox Sports 1 Saturday. I think an hour or two before the Clarissa Shields Christina Hammer undisputed fight. Different networks though. Clarissa fights on Showtime, and Quillin versus Truax is on Fox Sports 1. I think that one's going to happen first. That's not a bad fight, Battle of two former champions. I like Peter Quillin. Um, Dude can punch. He big, he a big dude. Good power, can box. Um, when he was coming up, he actually wasn't a half bad counter puncher. Um, Peter Quillin got a solid resume. He fought Hassam Ndam. Uh, he was the first one to beat Ndam, and I think Ndam might be fighting Triple G. I don't think it's official, but I think that's probably what's gonna happen. That's all right. I mean, it's his first fight in the new network, so they're not gonna put him in there with Boo Boo right off the bat. Triple G not trying to fight anybody serious, no way. But first fight on a new network, typically you're gonna take a softer touch. That's just no brainer. I know some people may have some pushback for that, but kind of common sense. So yeah, it's not the biggest. I don't think it's horrible, but I don't think it's the biggest fight. You know, I don't think Triple G should get a Canelo Jacobs shot without fighting a Demetrius Andrade or Jamal Charlo, because that's kind of unfair. Canelo has to go through a war with Jacobs or vice versa, and he just gets to piggyback. He said he would fight Canelo even if he loses to Jacobs. What if he gets stopped by Jacobs? Then what? I don't even make sense. Just like Wilder, fighting a three-fight deal on the zone. What if AJ gets knocked out by Miller or loses controversially? They're gonna rematch. That's why you don't do long-term fight deals like that. Really, in general, tomorrow's not promised. Boxing. And so, how many upsets have we had recently, bro? The Jermell Charlo when he lost to Tony Harrison, everybody in the arena was like, "Oh snap!" Like no one saw that coming. Nobody. Everyone thought even Tony Harrison looked kind of like what? I mean, he was excited when he won, but I don't know, man. I know people are worried about Canelo and Jacobs when it comes because Canelo, he got at least one judge in the bag, so right off rip, you start that majority decision. You know, look how Floyd dominated Canelo, and he still got majority decision. And Canelo hadn't even done shit in his career yet. So, um, but back to Peter Quillin versus Caleb Truax. It's not a bad fight. He fought. What was I saying? Peter Quillin fought Endom. Fought Winky Wright, Hall of Famer. He fought Gabe Rosado. I think after Triple G fought him. Um, Started well versus Rosado, but Rosado was doing pretty good later before they stopped it. I don't think they should have stopped it, but it is what it is. What's the Quillin fight? He beat Jalen Love, who just got stopped by David Benavidez. Peter Quillin fought Jacobs, got knocked out early. Who else did Peter Quillin fight? Oh, he fought Andy Lee. I actually wasn't half. I think they both got dropped. I think Quillin dropped Andy Lee twice, and I want to say Andy Lee dropped him once. That actually wasn't half bad. That was on NBC. I think it was on the Danny Garcia Lamont Peterson undercard, maybe. Both fights weren't half bad. Now I'm thinking about it. If that was the case, Andy Lee was a half bad fighter. He didn't box enough for a guy's height and size. He was like a 6'2" middleweight, but Andy Lee was cool. I think that fight was a draw, but even Andy Lee admitted that he thought he lost the fight. So it is what it is. But Peter Quillen's a good fighter. I like Peter Quillen. He seems like I don't know the man personally, but he seems like a good dude, good fighter. Um, I think he still trains with Virgil Hunter. Caleb Truax shocked the world in beating James DeGale last year and getting the belt. Lost to him in a controversial rematch on the I want to say Lara Hurd undercard. Um, I don't know. Danny Jacobs beat Caleb Truax pretty handily. I think he stopped Caleb Truax too. So we'll see. I think the winner will fight Caleb Plant, IBF super middleweight champ. I want to say this fight's in Minneapolis, which is also where the Final Four is happening. So it's kind of okay. I'm gonna say Peter Quillin probably by decision. Caleb Truax, he showed his game. He's tough, but Peter Quillen's a hard puncher. He stay if he stays on his p's and q's, boxes. Um, I think he should step on the gas a little bit more, though. I thought he fought Jalen Love kind of not cautious, but a little like too patient, I guess. I kind of hate saying that, too patient, but I think he can take some chances with Caleb Truax. I think Caleb Truax beat James DeGale more so because James DeGale is just, he was a shot fighter. So um, we'll see what happens, but I'm gonna pick Peter Quillin by decision. It could be competitive for some rounds. Caleb Truax, he does put on good pressure, but Peter Quillin could drop Caleb Truax though. That wouldn't shock me if he dropped him or even stopped him. I can see that late stoppage, but I would say decision. But if Quillin stopped him late, it wouldn't shock me. Um, Winner probably gets Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant probably beats both of them. Yeah, I'm pretty confident about that. Caleb Plant's pretty. I like Caleb Plant. The dude's nice. He box, fight on the inside. Yeah, Caleb Plant really. Right now, I think he's probably the guy to beat at 168. Though I like David Benavidez. Um, it depends how he beats. If I think he will beat Anthony Durrell. Should they make that fight? Um, Depends how he. I know it's different styles, but if he knocks out Anthony Durrell or beats him like a drum, that's the fight to make next year. Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. Whoever wins that fight is the top dude at 168. That's not debatable. Caleb Smith, he alright, but um, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, that's the fight to make. That's the unification to make. I know Chris Eubank Jr.'s there. I think Billy Joe Saunders is he is a super middleweight. I think he's fighting him. Oh, she fat. Isufui. I think that's how you say the name. um, so he'll probably be the WBO champion. Take that for what you will. He ducked Boo Boo, taking the juice. But whatever. But either way, Peter Quillin, Caleb Truax, Saturday, Fox Sports 1. Check the fight out. It's a good scrap. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. Comments, um, like, dislike, subscribe, and check you out guys later.